Go for it, как говорится. Вот, а времени у меня последний день очень много. Приходится тут много всего делать, но по чуть-чуть, по чуть-чуть. Так, тут мне качать ничего не надо. Вот, в общем, я иду прям сразу сходу в Блэквуд. Ну и пытаюсь там что-нибудь выполнить, какой-нибудь квест вообще. Вот сюда, наверное. Я думаю, что я сейчас Блэквуд пройду, меня так задолбает прохождение, квест и все остальное, что я буду там типа быстрее, мне там какой-нибудь PvP, не знаю, ресурсы собирать, ну хоть что-нибудь, но только не квесты. Давай, Блэквуд, грузись. Отожги как следует. Так, короче. И там вон еще скул надо найти какой-то. Тут у меня еще что-то. Скрэга надо убить. Обалдеть, я в шоке. Ага. Вот он, Блэквуд. Mysterious event, go to Anonymous. Ну, куда это надо идти? А нифига, это он вообще, он телепортироваться надо отсюда. Сейчас посмотрим. Какие тут домики прикольные.
About time. I was beginning to think I'd hired the wrong courier.
Нифига себе.
So,
Печок.
did you get my message? I was worried I'd hired one of those incompetent couriers. You know, the ones who take your gold and then toss your letter into the dung heap. I had to eliminate more than a few of those in my time.
Your letter mentioned that you had information.
Right to business. I wanted to ask you if you tried the swamp eel in a blackberry wine sauce at the Egg and Hammer. I hear it's the specialty of the house. Anyway, Vondacia. I did some digging and I came up with this place. Amnis Manor.
Понятно.
Well, I got to thinking. A cult like the Waking Flame doesn't pay for itself. It needs wealthy donors, am I right? Of course I am. Anyway, Mattis Amnis. He's a known supporter of Vondacia. And a closet Dagonist. Generous too, I hear.
Вот оно как.
Hey, I can't do everything. Search the manor. Rumblings in the back alley say that something big is about to happen. An event of some sort. And Vondacia's stink is all over it. Maybe something here will point you to it.
Ну хорошо. Заходим.
Sorry it took me so long to get here. Let's look around.
Какая-то ботва. Ботва.
Vandacia might be at the Salvito estate near Blackwood Lake. But what sort of event are they
Дай
talking
посмотрим,
about?
что там внизу. Это нам пригодится. Забираем. Изучаем.
That's just the cover letter. The detailed invitation is missing.
Смотрите-ка, practice living potent plant. Furnishing. Мне интересно, сколько это стоить будет.
The wardrobe's empty. Looks like Amnes has already left for the event, whatever it is.
Надо мне это, не надо. С большой вероятностью нафиг ни одного, ладно, я возьму. Вот она.
I think that's everything we're going to find. Let's take another look at the evidence and see if we can figure out what's going on here.
Точно.
Right. Says that's located near Blackwood Lake. It also mentions some sort of event. And I think both Amnes and whoever sent this letter are part of the Order of the Waking Flame. Actual Dagonists right here in Gideon. Can you imagine?
No, I can't imagine. This even sounds like one day she plans to reveal something special to his followers.
I was thinking the same thing. Could he have found the other two ambitions? And are they people too? Cracked acorns. Mysteries make my head hurt. I'd much rather have a clear target so I can fill it full of arrows.
Full of arrows. Блин. Ну давай, хватит трепаться.
Sounds like getting to the event requires a voyage and a special coin of some sort. Since we don't have a coin or an invitation, we should go to the Salvito estate next. I think it's to the north of Gideon, near Blackwood Lake. I'll meet you there.
Хорошо, пойдем туда. Так, мне сейчас надо куда-то еще бежать. Я не понимаю, куда вообще. Ой-ё. Ой-ё. Так, вон там ворота вроде, да? Там телепорт никакого нет. Там телепорт есть, зачем мне этой хренью заниматься? Вперёдик. Угу. Ой, я нашел дерево. Вот это я люблю. Вот, заниматься вот этим вот. Деревья собирать. Это круто. Ну, вот, на самом деле на локации народу очень мало, я не знаю. Что-то прям вообще фиг кого встретишь. Там дерево еще. И домик классный. Дом мне надо. То есть я так понимаю, что мне кажется, сюда и надо. Прямо в этот домик. Что там надо? Go to the stair. Salvito estate. Прокрался. Аккуратненько. Как круто, я прошел до самого туда, куда надо.
Get my luggage to the docks. Hurry! I want to set sail with the tide.
О, Пет, кто не знает, существует ли аддон, который бы тупо считал продажи, не собирая инфу по всей гильдии? Не знаю. Мастер Мерчант, он как-то криво работает.
Intruders! Stop them, my brethren!
He went out that window. Head around behind the house and let's cut him off.
Stop them, my brethren! I need to reach my boat!
My boat. So, did you find the boat? Did you find the boat? Типа Сабатон там
Stay
все
back!
дела.
Just let me go and I'll give you whatever you want!
There he is. Gratian Salvito. Get him to tell you everything he knows.
What do you
Ну,
want?
как, признавайся.
Golds, jewels? Whatever you want, it's yours. Just don't harm me. All right, yes. Von Dacia was here. Stopped by for a visit with his new charge, but he's long gone. Perhaps if you hurry, you can still catch him.
His new charge.
Well, prisoner, actually. He stopped by to show him off. Gave me a preview of his big event. Oh, please, I shouldn't be telling you any of this. It goes against our code.
Tell me more about this event. Where is it? How do I get there?
No one outside the order is allowed. Oh, all right. I can see there's no reasoning with you. Take my invitation and my coin. You'll need both to get on the ship. The Calamity. It's leaving from Leeuwin docks shortly.
Понятно. Пока.
A ship at the Leeuwin docks? Where is Van Dacia holding this event of his? And he's got a prisoner? It sounds like he found one of the ambitions.
Не может быть. Salvito gave us his invitation and his strange coin.
Let me see that. What a strange coin. The symbol on it. It looks like the symbols in the book I'm carrying. Here, you better hang on to the coin. At least we know how to get to Van Dacia's event, wherever it is. Absolutely. Let's meet in Leeuwin. According to the invitation, the event requires formal attire, so we'll need to visit a tailor before we head to the docks. I'll meet you by the big tree just inside the city gates after I deal with Salvito.
Хорошо.
All right, Salvito. Let's go turn you over to Governor Keshu.
Поехали отсюда тогда, чё? Хорошо скачет. Ой, назад в Львин. Так, хорошо. Тут что такое? Что у нас? Куда тут? Угу, наверх там. Собор у них
There
что
are many
такое?
people in Leowen who need help. I have a job for you, if you are interested.
Over here, my friend.
Привет!
Oh, good. I didn't miss you. We don't have much time before that ship departs, so let's get moving.
Should we head directly to the docks?
No, the invitation says we need formal attire to attend Van Dacia's event. When I dropped Salvito off with Governor Keshu, she suggested we'd be able to get what we need at the tailor shop here in the city. It's not far, pretty much dead center of the city. The place is called Armor and Fine Garments. Keshu suggested we should ask for a tailor by the name of Perseus Loke. He's supposed to know his stuff. I'll meet you there.
Хорошо. Я только что, блин, был в
Armor
центре.
and Fine Garments is right in the city center.
Ну, это, правда, не
I'll meet you
совсем
there.
центр, но... Там-там. Привет, чувак.
You deal with the tailor. I need another.
Welcome to our little shop on... Wait a moment. I know you. Are you following me? I've had clients grow accustomed to my wares, but never has someone tracked me down from place to place. Are you with the young wood elf? How may I assist you?
Well, Perseus.
Help you? I can indeed. It's good I decided to pack up and move to Leowen. I dread to think of anyone other than myself dressing you for a formal event. So, how formal are we talking about here?
Ну, очень форма.
An event thrown by a member of the former Elder Council? My word! That requires the utmost informal attire. Unfortunately, such clothing carries a hefty price. There's only so much I can do, even for a friend. But perhaps we can arrange something?
Окей, давай попробуем.
The trade is simple. I need silk from the Blue Whisper moths for next season's line. Bring me a few bundles and I'll trade them for the attire you seek. They nest to the north along the riverbank. Or you can pay the gold, if you can afford it.
Just pay.
A pleasure doing business with you. Now, please, take your time and select the outfit that most suits you. You want to look your best?
That looks good on you. Hang on while I try this one on. Where does this piece go? What am I supposed to do with this thing? This is itchy, and I can't breathe.
Зато я типа модный чувак.
All
Ну,
right.
правильно, с луком только в таком ходить.
So, how do I look? So, be honest. I look ridiculous in this outfit, don't I?
It looks great on
Really
you.
think so? Thanks. You look good too. So, you be the noble, and I'll be your escort. With these outfits, the invitation, and the coin, we should be able to walk right up and board the Calamity.
Хорошо.
Right. Just act natural, and no one will suspect we don't belong at Van Dacia's party. But don't expect me to run, dodge, or loose arrows while wearing this. It isn't exactly made for sudden movements.
Понятно. Поэтому ты там со стрелами ходишь везде, да? Хорошо, мён топоры висят, вообще класс. Так, куда там надо? Вниз. Все кнопки перепутал, бутылку зачем-то выпил. О, нужно на кораблик. О, нет, какая хатка.
Oh, good, you're here. This dead stump has really been rustling my leaves.
And who might you be? This vessel's been hired for a private affair.
Channel the ear.
Are you now? And where's your invitation? Salvito and guest, huh? All right. This all looks to be in order. Welcome aboard. Make your way below decks and find a bunk. We're shoving off shortly, and it's going to be a long voyage.
Ну ладно, хорошо.
All right, we're aboard. Let's figure out our next move. We must be on the right ship. Everyone is dressed like they're about to have tea with Queen Irene herself. I don't know. We want to avoid drawing too much attention to ourselves. We don't want anyone to figure out we're not actually supposed to be here. I guess we could talk to the other guests. See if we can learn anything. Just be careful, all right?
Угу.
Then we should find our berths and get some rest. We want to be ready when the ship arrives at its destination, wherever that may be.
Хорошо.
I don't remember you. This must be your first time experiencing one of Van Dacia's events. You're in for a treat, my friend, an absolute treat. But tell me, have you known the council along?
Yeah, we only meet ourselves.
Ah, a new recruit to the cause. Welcome, welcome. I envy you. I remember my first time crossing over to...
Mazda Джека.
I do not know you, Van Dacia and his recruitment drives. I prefer the company of long-standing believers, not raw initiates, fresh out of the egg.
О, когда?
Somewhere spectacular. That's what I have been told. Van Dacia does love to show off. The rumor is that this time he actually has something vital to share with us. I look forward to seeing whatever it is.
Понятно.
Guesses. As many as stars in the sky, But such games get us no closer to the truth. I suggest you go and contemplate the blessings of fire and flood, Initiate. That is all that should really concern you, no matter what Vandacia says to the contrary.
Хорошо, пока. Так, там у меня эти самые были. Rest on the Calamity.
Stay on the path. The keep is just ahead.
How could you sleep through that? Everyone else has already disembarked. We need to hurry. Well, according to the last couple of nobles who headed off the ship, we're somewhere in the Deadlands, the Oblivion Plain of Mehrunes Dagon. I guess Vandacia really didn't want anyone interrupting this event.
Да.
Same place the rest of the nobles went, off the ship in that way. There's some sort of keep over there. That must be the place.
Хорошо, пока.
I'm right behind you. Let's go see what this is all about.
This way, please. Mind where you step.
I mind, of course. Don't worry. Don't worry. Let's check. Ну, просто дальше надо бежать. Нормальный такой домик.
Keep going. Stay on the path.
Please excuse the mess, Your Excellency.
Enjoy yourselves. Counselor Vandacia shall be with you momentarily.
All right, this is weird. We're in freaking Oblivion, and these cracked acorns are having a party. I wonder when Vandacia plans to make an appearance.
Хорошо.
No, look around. He brought these people here to show them he's in control, that he's got power and the favor of Mehrunes Dagon. I think we need to explore this place and figure out what he's got planned before he reveals it to the world.
Хорошо, место большое.
To get moving. If he has found an ambition, maybe we can free them. And if it's something else, well, we need to see what it is and figure out what to do about it while there's still time.
Alright.
Let's search around and see if we can get a look at Vandacia's surprise before he parades it before these corrupt nobles. Oh, hey, look! Is that Lyrinth? What's she doing here?
Lyrinth?
I'm getting that impression, at least from everyone that isn't you, me, or Lyrinth. What's she doing over there, I wonder? Anyway, since they all seem comfortable and excited to be sipping wine in the Deadlands, how could they not be cultists?
Где Lyrinth? А вон она.
Ah, little mortal. I was wondering when you were going to arrive. And where did you get that outfit? Is that really what passes for the height of fashion among the Tamriel elite this century? I told you I had my own avenues of investigation. Why does it surprise you that I would be on hand for Vandasia's major announcement? Besides, the Dagonist who gave me this coin was only too happy to let me take it from her cold, dead hand.
Oh.
Not exactly. I haven't been able to move about as freely as I would like. I don't want to reveal myself to Dagon's Dromora any sooner than I have to. But some of these mortals believe that Vandacia has finally found one of the ambitions.
Правда?
As I understand it, he has been looking for them ever since Emperor Leovik's death. I suggest you take advantage of that disguise you're wearing and see what you can find out before Vandacia begins this extravaganza. I shall remain close by.
Хорошо. Так, что-то у нас не идет сегодня.
Be careful. I don't think they want us wandering around on our own.
Да, я тоже так думаю. Довольно большой этот самый. Довольно большое место. Мы сейчас его просто оббежим. Мне драться особо не хочу. Мне это не особо надо. Hidden. Escape hidden. Да ладно, что ты за мной ходишь? Ага. Нам вот сюда надо. Готов. Готов. Короче, вот что-то такое. Сюда я пришел, вот, да. Вроде, да, вроде кабинет, что такое. Ну, возьмем. Почему бы нет? О, логбук. Еще логбук. Круто. Блин. Да, кстати, прикольный замок. Если бы они такое что-то продавали, по-моему, было бы круто. Ну, в плане дома. I'll
tell you what I told Vandacia. I'm Sombrin, and I won't perform for the pleasure of a Dagon cult. So, Vandacia has let some of his pet nobles come by to gawk at his prize. Away, you vultures! There aren't enough of you to stop Vandacia. He has an army of elite soldiers, crazed cultists, and Daedric creatures given to him by Mehrunes Dagon personally. You're hopelessly outclassed. Me? I'm the main event at this infernal affair. Vandacia plans to sacrifice me to his Daedric prince, referred to me as one of the 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. Apparently, they think my death will grant them all unlimited power.
Ну, конечно, да.
I don't know. Maybe. My mentor used that term once or twice, but I never paid it much mind. Look, to stop Von Dacia, you need to get me out of here. Find the key to unlock these chains. Ken Reeve Desirog has a copy. His chamber's to the north.
Понятно.
You get the key. I'll stay here and watch over Sombrin.
Хорошо, тут, блин, он лава везде, вообще прикольненько. Нет, был бы классный дом, если бы такой можно было купить. Прям супер, мне кажется. Ого-го-го-го-го. Я думаю, что я закончу вот этот вот. Пофиг на них. Ну, ведь как правильно иду. Голдец упал.
No mortal is allowed here. Not even the High Priest. And so will flesh like a cloud.
Все, готов. Забрали. Назад. Ах ты гад, а. Окей. Погнали. TV Mechanics. Что там на картинке? Я что-то плохо вижу. Привет. Так, во.
Over here.
Hey, over here. Давай.
We're too late. While you were searching for the key, Van Dacia arrived and called in the nobles. He started his presentation.
Oh, but I found the key.
But it's not like we can just walk in there and... Wait a moment, that's it! If we can cause a panic, get those nobles to run around screaming, that should create enough of a diversion for you to use that key and set Sombrin free. We just need to accomplish that before Van Dacia gets to the part where he sacrifices
Ну хорошо.
Reekers. They're beetles similar to dew bugs. Very tasty, though they release a foul odor when they die. I was saving them for later, but I'll get more. Place them around the hall. Then, when you give the signal, I'll loose some arrows.
Хорошо, sounds like a plan.
Just drop the reekers around the perimeter of the chamber. Once you've placed them, give me the signal and wait for the clouds of stench to clear the room. Then you can set Sombren free. I hope you can hold your breath, though.
Да.
We had an infestation in my village when I was a little girl. If you know how to do it, you can kill them without causing a stink. They're quite delicious. But if you just crush them or stick them with an arrow, phew, that's what we're counting on.
Дичь какая. Ну ладно, пойдемте.
Place the
Рик
reekers around
Ахевок, да,
Then
нужно.
give me the signal when you're done.
Типа не ссыте, спасем. На самом деле я мог просто зайти всех тут поперебить. Мне так кажется.
Behold, our future. This is one of the fabled 4 ambitions of Merun's Dagon, and his death will elevate us all. Like the others of his kind, he was created from birth for one purpose.
Now that's what I call a distraction. Let's grab Sombren and
Interrupt
get out of
this
here.
sacred ceremony. Destroy them.
Офигеть. Главное, что он тут еще с мечом был привязан. Меч у него забрать не могли, да?
No matter. Come. If we can reach the entry hall, I can open a portal back to Nern.
Пойдемте. Лиранс нам сказала, да? Она может нам открыть портал. Тут ничего нету. Ох ты какой-то. Так, все правильно, да? У нас Лиран телепортует, я так понимаю. Она-то тут тусуется прямо вообще. Там медведь мой выскочил. Лорбук. Ишь ты, магичка. Вот вы какие, а. Ох, долбаные культисты. Нет, мне это не надо. На-ка. А ну-ка, на-ка. Поехали. Раскалю, говорит, а их надвое. Вы серьезно думаете, что вы можете остановить меня? Нет, конечно. Нет. Да как нифиг делать? На-ка тебя, на...
Very well. I shall deal with you myself.
На тебе стрелу в задницу. Круто. Я перекатился, потом выстрелил и назад. Окей, Лиранс, пока. Блин, Лиранс крутая, очень крутая.
Remind me never to get dressed up for a romp through oblivion again. This fancy outfit threw off my aim ever so slightly. I think we have to. We've got 3 of the 4 ambitions. Now we just need to figure out what to do with them. that goes without saying. Take Somran to the Temple of Debella in Gideon. That's where Keshu was going to hide the twins. Then, meet me at the governor's mansion. I want to let Keshu know what happened.
Мне что-то кажется, что Кеши может оказаться каким-то не очень хорошим человеком.
Thank you for getting me out of that place. I am in your debt. That story would take too long to tell. Let's just say I made the mistake of returning to a place where I once lived. I wasn't paying attention. Suddenly I was surrounded by Von Dacia's cultists. They overpowered me and I woke up in chains.
Понятно.
Yes, I would like to meet these other ambitions. Find out who they are, what we are, and learn more about this power Von Dacia seems intent on taking from us. Lead on, and I will follow.
Let's go.
Take Somran to the Temple of Debella. Then meet me at the governor's mansion.
Да ладно,
Wait, my
блин.
friend.
Ну, все равно рядом совсем тут, близко. А вот сюда, да? Главное, что они удержали завязанным, но при этом с мечом. Что за дичь?
Go, my friend. Go see Evely. The twins and I have much to discuss.
I'm Destron, and this is my sister Kalia. But who are you?
Мне кажется, может быть, Кеши соберет их всех вместе.
Another ambition.
И потом reveal his true self. Типа того. Ой. Соберем. Это не очень нужно мне. Просто изучу. Так. Ну что, берем. Все. Я не знаю, сколько тут что стоит. Я вообще без понятия. Я по домам лазю, но вот сколько здесь что стоит. Сейчас сказать очень сложно. Блин, тут чувак какой-то сидит, ну ладно. Мне-то куда надо. Это что? А, вниз надо. Подождите. Туда, да?
Well?
А, мне надо выйти отсюда. Офигеть. Ну ладно, я там что-то нашел, фиг с ним. Хоп. Приветики. Вот где тут что-то от старых штиблетиков. Приветики от старых штиблетиков. Замечательно, водички попил.
Did you get Somran settled into the temple? Did you introduce him to the twins?
Yeah. Perfect.
Tell the governor everything that happened. How we traveled to the Deadlands and stopped Van Dacia from sacrificing the third ambition. We need to figure out our next move. Oh, before I forget, here's your share of our compensation.
Ну, спасибо, конечно, говна какого-то мне дала, ну ладно.
You have done well so far, mercenary. Now we must speak.
We must speak.
Every
Мне
stone
нравится, как они
tossed
говорят.
into a pond causes ripples. The stones you have thrown have caused waves. As much as I wish to assist you, I need to think of Gideon and its safety. My spy master tells me that Counselor Von Dacia still has eyes in the city, that even now we fear he is aware that we harbor the ambitions, that he gathers his cultists to assault Gideon. The presence of the ambitions puts my people at risk.
Понятно. Но, блин, а рептилоиды крутые.
Ambitions safe, but we need to find a better place to hide them. Talk to the ambitions. Perhaps the third one you rescued. Sombrin, was it? Evely said he wasn't locked in a vault when the cult found him. Maybe he knows more than the twins.
Хорошо. Just go talk to ambition.
I would never turn away anyone in need. We will protect the ambitions for as long as we can. Yet I fear my legionnaires will not be able to hold off Von Dacia's forces should they attack. Go to the Temple of Dibella when you're ready to talk to them.
А, да.
My spy master reports a flurry of activity that is troublesome, and Gideon is not the fortress it once was. Even so, my Blackfin Legion will give as good as it gets. Better even.
Better even.
What most concerns me is the possibility of treachery.
Treachery. Where?
Von Dacia's family is powerful and has deep roots in Blackwood. His spies and political allies fill Gideon like wine fills a goblet. And not all of them are cultists, at least not openly. I fear the enemy we cannot see more than the one we can.
Понятно. Хорошо, ладно. Что мне надо делать? Meet with ambitions. Ну пойдемте. Сейчас опять, блин, с ними трепаться полдня. Так, что у нас там, кстати? По квестам-то. По ачивочкам. Какой я сейчас прохожу? 4 я прошел. Так, тут просто на дереве надо. А, нет. Ну, тут много всякого, поэтому фиг знает. Так, квесты-то мне показывают. Да. Че, 4 я прошел, 3 осталось. Нормальненько. Не, ну это мне еще на неделю, если я такими темпами буду.
Go on, Kalia.
What do you want?
Unleash your power. Just like back in the Sanctum.
All right, if you say so. Something's wrong.
Pull back, Kalia. Pull back!
I can't!
Hold on. Let me help. There. How did you do that? Practice. I trained to control my powers after I left my vault.
Видишь, блин. Зачем вы эту штуку подожгли? У вас же пожар тут случится. Ладно, фиг с ним.
When I was freed from my vault, it took months for my own power to reach such levels. And then it nearly destroyed me. I'm surprised Callie has gotten to that point so quickly after her release.
О.
Our powers grow exponentially once we leave the protection of the vaults. It's what they were constructed for. But Callia's power has advanced much faster than mine did. It almost consumed her. If not for my mentor, the same would have befallen me.
Понятно.
When Duke Varen's forces came through, they set me free. To them, I was just another political prisoner. I wandered without a purpose for a time until my power reached a level similar to what you saw here. That's when my mentor found me.
Понятно.
I don't see why not. Plus, it will probably be safer if the three of us leave for a while. There's an old shrine northwest of here.
Почти закончил. Ох, ну, все, понеслась. Так, у меня это самое, БС-ка вернулась. Теперь мне как-то назад залогиниться. Обалденно вообще. Вот это фейл. Ой. Там какая-то офигенная башня вообще. Что-то я такую локацию не помню. Совсем даже. Может, сиадил какой-нибудь? На, поехали. Так, сейчас, пока нагрузится, сейчас пойду.
Salutations. There are brilliant minds in Gideon, and for that, I am grateful. Do you happen to know where we are? I've gotten lost in more than just my thoughts. Salutations.
Так, ландыща. О, какой котик к нам прибежал. Вот, я тут что-то подумал и решил, что мне, наверное, надо мороженку схавать. Сейчас я этот... Вот. Так будет гораздо лучше. Ой, неудобно так. Вот. Ну чё, нужно с ними поговорить. Сейчас мы с ними поговорим.
That was terrifying. I've never felt anything like that. Ever. Nothing like that ever occurred during our training in the Sanctum. What's happening to me?
What are you trying to do?
My gift is fire. Summoning flames is as natural as breathing. In the vault, it was always just a spark or a simple flicker. But when I tried to hit the target, I couldn't control it. The fire inside me, it wanted to grow, to spread, to feed.
Oh.
I'm fine. A bit lightheaded, maybe. Whatever Sombrin did, it put the fire out. At least for now. I don't like this. What if next time I summon the power, no one can help me extinguish it? I could hurt Destron. I could burn Gideon to the ground.
Ничего себе. Как ты злая тетка. I'm just strong.
Our power seems to be getting stronger. Harder to control. If not for Sombrin, Kalia's own power might have consumed her. Is this our punishment for abandoning our sanctum?
I don't think you're being
No,
punished.
probably not. But we're definitely getting stronger. You saw what I did in the sanctum. My power is lightning, but after seeing how Kalia lost control, I'm hesitant to use it out here. I will, though, if I'm called upon to defend my sister.
Угу. Не, ну устали так, вообще не пройти, не проехать. Вы чё? Ой, морозки. Кто их так поставил? Блин, что за квест? Я из одного дома в другой бегаю, с ними разговариваю. Могли бы хоть рядом что ли поставить? Охрень.
Hey, I'm over here.
Да я вижу тебя.
Keshu told me to take a thinking break. It helps to take a break sometimes, you know? From thinking, so you can think better later. Anyway, how are the ambitions doing? Have you figured out a better place to hide them?
Нет. Ой. Someone has an idea.
Well, that sounds bad, obviously. What happened?
Мне кажется, здесь какие-то квесты глючные. Вот это, конечно, да.
Oh, I knew there was a reason we plucked him out of Vandasia's fortress in the Deadlands. I mean, other than preventing a human sacrifice. So who is this helpful person?
Понятно.
Stick close to them. You need to keep the ambitions safe and out of Andasia's clutches. While you're away, I'm going to continue helping Keshu's Blackfin Legion. And I want to be around when my cousins from Valenwood finally arrive. Good luck.
Good luck. Куда мне надо идти? Meet the ambitions at the shrine. О, как мило. Блин, дерьмо. Туда куда-то, короче. Вот это вот шрайн, да? Это такой шрайн. Это шрайн. Вот шрайн.
All I ask is that you all keep an open mind.
That's a Dremora.
Sombrin, what's going on here?
Easy, everyone. This is Zaina. She can help us. Mercenary, why don't you speak to her?
Interesting. I didn't expect to hear from Sombrin again after he left, despite my advice. But to find him in the presence of a powerful mortal and 2 other ambitions. But where are my manners? Greetings, mortal. I am Zaina. And so I did. I sensed his need and offered my assistance. He learned well, and as he will tell you, I never betrayed him. Is that why he has summoned me? Because those other two ambitions now face the same danger that almost consumed him?
Yes.
Then you must bring them to my sanctuary. They are far more than anything you can imagine. I helped Sombrin because I didn't want to see him fall into Mehrunes Dagon's hands, or destroy himself with his own power. I will do the same for the others.
Okay, where's your sanctuary?
I hide in the Deadlands. Yes, Dagon's realm. But I have ways to protect us. Before you bring them, they must be attuned to this realm. Find slivers of the Deadlands lodged in your world. Sombrin will show you how to use them to attune the ambitions.
Понятно. Хорошо, пока. Офигеть, еще и до Эмора. Короче, надо было новый раз
As I
ввести.
said,
До Эмора.
Zyna helped me, and she can help Kalia and Destron. You just have to trust her. And if you can't trust her, trust me. Forgive me, but in my experience, most of Nirn takes a dark view of Dremora. Zyna found me when I was at my worst. If she wanted me dead, she could have killed me years ago or just let me destroy myself. Instead, she helped me, taught me control. Oh, of that I'm certain. Competition in the Deadlands is fierce, especially among the non-aligned Dremora. I know that she seeks allies to call upon when the need arises. Having 3 ambitions who owe you a favor? Oh, that's like gold to Zyna.
Понятно.
Let me mark your map. Zyna told me where to find these slivers of the Deadlands when I needed them. Dagon cultists often enshrine these shards whenever they find them. You'd be surprised how often chunks of oblivion make their way to Nirn.
Серьезно?
I'll describe the process when you return. I need to prepare a portal at a place where the planar boundaries are thin. Take Kalia and Destron and gather the slivers. Then I can attune them to the Deadlands. I also marked where to meet me on your map.
Okay.
Our powers interact strangely with the natural forces of the Deadlands. That's why we need to be attuned. Of course, I underwent the process years ago. Now we must help the twins do the same. Keep them safe, then meet me on the road south of Gideon. No, you're not an ambition. Besides, you've been to the Deadlands already and suffered no ill effects. If the twins attempted that before we attuned them, the plane would rip them apart. Our power is connected to Mehrunes Dagon in some way.
Что это значит?
I'm not entirely sure. I just know that there's some element of Mehrunes Dagon inside us, and it wants to return whence it came. I think that's what Von Dacia hoped to accomplish by killing me. Anyway, I'd rather not see that happen to any of us.
Понятненько. Привет.
I suppose we must trust in Sombrin's experience. He knows quite a lot more about our powers than we do.
Хорошо.
Does it matter? I felt the power inside me when I lost control back at the temple. I couldn't stop it. If Sombrin hadn't suppressed my flames, I would have ignited the city. Unless you know another way to fix me, I don't think we have a choice.
Понятно, хорошо.
Let's find these objects from the Deadlands as Sombrin's mentor suggested. If it helps keep me and my sister alive, we've got to try it, no matter the risk.
Понятненько. Have you ever hit a attunement process before?
No.
No.
But I never heard of ambitions either before all this began. We're in new territory here. But as long as my sister and I are in danger, I'll take help wherever I can get it.
Хорошо, пока.
Find these
Пойдем. Куда нам надо идти? Сюда.
Can you believe it, Kalia? We're going to be great heroes.
What's heroic about being consumed by our own powers?
Zyna taught Sombrin to control his powers.
Так, что мне
Same for
надо-то?
us.
If the cultists or our own powers don't kill us
Вон ту
first.
фигню, что ли?
Come now, sister. Where's your sense of adventure?
Ненавижу этих сраных мух. Вот, ненавижу. Тут какая-то фигня. Привет, фигня.
What if
Замечательно.
Zyna only wants to use us for our power, Destron?
She can't force us. You heard her. She needs allies, and we're as powerful as they come.
I've read the stories. Pacts with Daedra never turn out well.
I'll protect you, Kalia. You have my word.
Silly little brother. I'm the one who protects you.
You're barely older, only by a moment.
Only by a moment. Давайте забираем.
Two slivers of the Deadlands, one for each of us. Mission accomplished.
Да.
I fear it just gets more difficult from here.
You worry about everything. Let's go meet Sombrin.
Так, куда? Ой, смотри, грибок. Фига себе, не телепортируются. Тумаровски. Куда мне дальше-то? Да ладно, блин. А чё так близко? Понятно. Ничего, главное, что я могу очень быстро скакать. Я туда сейчас заскочу. Стоп. Это важно. Вот, теперь можно дальше скакать. Как в лесу? Да в лесу нормально. Платина. Так, давайте. Привет. Ходится потихоньку. Тут забавные персонажи. Мне нравится, что здесь дерьмо, и мы с ними тусуемся. По-моему, это прикольно. Что это такое? Silent Halls. Ну, короче, туда надо будет сходить. Обязательно. Это важно. Круто. Купила, значит, Блэквуд. Все-таки. Ха-ха-ха-ха-ха. Тут, в принципе, ничего такого, ну, ценного для именно... для этого самого. Вот, как его... для игрового процесса, я имею в виду, в плане там брони, оружия, по-моему, нет. Ну, по крайней мере, пока что не нашел ничего такого. Вот обычный апгрейд. Ну, у меня тоже. Ну, у меня тоже обычный. Как бы, что там выделываться-то? Мне Сенчи, вот я его посмотрел, да, мне не очень понравился, короче. Пофиг. Я понимаю, что он 500 рублей не стоит. Для меня, по крайней мере. Ну и стиль там какой-то непонятный, который тоже мне не очень интересен. То, что я хотел, я все получил.
Destron, stop! This is serious!
Relax, Kalia. We're on an adventure.
Destron, be serious! Our own powers could destroy us!
That won't happen. I won't let it.
It might not be up to you.
Kalia, we'll figure this out.
We're doing this to avoid all that. You found the Deadland slivers? Good. I set up the portal at the top of the hill behind me. Alatun, Kalia, and Destron. Then we can make our way to the summit. I need you to deal with a complication for me.
A complication?
Creatures were drawn to the hillside by my actions. Could you make sure the path to the top is clear? The last thing we need is for some mundane and random threat to provoke a response from Kalia or Destron.
Окей. Но я когда купал разница была 500 рублей. Но мне что-то 500 рублей не хотелось за маунта отдавать совсем. И в принципе праве, но я его видел, мне не очень понравился. Аве прикольная. Но там еще стиль. Но самый крутой стиль и так далее. Ну, то есть я вообще ничего не потерял. Portal Site. А мне он туда надо. Нет. Это от базового Блэквуда была. Так, ты понимаешь, что мне туда куда-то, да? Ой. Что, дальше нельзя, что ли? Ладно, вы прикалывайтесь. Невидимая стена. Ребят, я нашел невидимую стену. Мне-то куда? Мне нужно туда. В глаз Саурона. Чё за фигня? Да ладно, я же не на конце карты. Вы что, издеваетесь? Как мне туда попасть? Через вот этот проход, что ли, надо идти? Так, это что за говно такое? Вамасу. Ну, мне вообще не интересно. Бог-дог. Мне больше интересно, что за маунт в триале там дают. Очень интересно. Так.
All right. Just like we discussed, focus on the slivers of Deadlands. It's working!
I've never traveled by portal before.
Quick, step inside. Follow when you're ready, friend.
Ну, поехали. Что лучше, 400 единиц дамага или пробитие? Надо пробовать. Опять же зависит от того, что бьешь. Привет, Сайна.
I greet you, mortal. As with Sombrin, I shall do all that I can to aid the twins. But first, they must survive the Ashen Forest. They must walk the path of the obelisks. Before I can teach them to contain their power, they must first come to understand it. The path of the obelisks will help them do so. They must visit the 3 ancient oracles and learn the truths that each will reveal.
Понятно.
Protect the twins from the dangers of the forest. They cannot unleash their power safely until they have learned to control it. At each obelisk, you will bear witness to the truths they learn. Come to me when all is said and done. Then we shall see.
Хорошо.
The power of these 2 ambitions grows with every passing moment. You must hurry. The path begins to the northwest. Look for the obelisks of origin, empowerment, and inevitability. Each will reveal a hidden truth. The Dremora of my clan have dwelt in the Deadlands for ages uncounted. This is the seat of my power, just as it is Mehrunes Dagon's. My purposes, however, are my own.
So you don't tell me, Dagon.
Allegiances among Daedra are not as simple as they are in the mortal world. Let us just say that I do not wish to see Mehrunes Dagon succeed in this endeavor. The ambitions must not fall into his hands. I cannot say for certain. Their truths are their own, not mine. Yet I know that they must walk this path. A mortal cannot become what they are meant to be without first understanding what they are. Much remains hidden from these 2 ambitions.
Понятно. Пока. Вот поэтому мне не хочется в ДД. Ой, не знаю, нет, ДД это прикольно. Там вообще можно особо ничего не трогать. Да это то же самое на самом деле, что и с другими персонажами. Там тоже пробовать надо. Пойдемте.
Well done.
Просто танка попробовать сложно, например, на кукле нельзя. Хила на кукле тоже не попробовать. А ДД можно.
That must be the first obelisk.
Prepare yourself, brother, while our friend activates it and serves... Something's happening.
The babes are asleep? How? I couldn't get the boy to stop bawling.
I fed the twins until they were full and exhausted.
Your Majesty, welcome. The babes are healthy and strong.
As commanded, my Emperor. She bore twins.
As Mehrunes Dagon commanded, so it has been done.
Our parents and the High Priest? I don't understand.
О, нифига себе. Это они, короче, рождены по воле Мехруна Дагона. Ничего себе. Жесть какая. Так, дайте, мне надо еды съесть, наверное. На всякий случай. Еда важно, на всякий случай пусть будет.
I suppose this is the obelisk of empowerment. It's starting.
Activated.
Time for the final ritual, my emperor.
Proceed, High Priest.
O Mehrunes Dagon, Prince of ambition and destruction, imbue these infants with your power. Let it ripen and grow within these vessels until the appointed time.
As
So,
Dagon wills
let it be done.
Офигеть.
Sacrifice to Mehrunes Dagon? Why?
Охренеть. Вот этот поворот. Слушайте, ну сюжет набирает обороты. Так.
Watch out!
I'm watching out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Be happy.
That must have hurt.
Неповоротливая какашка. Ага. Пойдемте тут обойдем. Я не хочу туда драться с этим говном. Что это за говнище? Руинарк. Слушайте, я хочу это замочить. Я такой еще не мочил. Какая забавная штуковина. Принц Гора, блин. Угу. Так, куда там? Так подозреваю, что сюда, наверное.
You're unstoppable.
Да, я unstoppable. Собственно, я пойду потом замочу и Михрандагона, и всех, наверное. Но я не знаю, конечно. Это мои догадки, что он там в конце может быть. Очень даже.
That portal opened on its own. Suppose we should step inside.
О чем мы тут ничего не посмотрим видео? Видео. Я вон туда хочу. А что там? Значит, дайте я просто пойду посмотрю. Что там? Что это такое? Sinus Century. Пойдемте в портал зайдем. Ну какая, блин. Я прям это... Я начинаю проникаться сюжетом.
This must be the day you learn you are destined to fail. That I and the waking flame emerged victorious.
О, Mehrunes Dagon.
Destron, is that us up there?
And Mehrunes Dagon? Is this our future, Kalia? Is this inevitable?
Обалдеть. Какой он крутой, а? Большой такой крутой. О.
long ago was it? When I crushed you and claimed the ambitions for myself. It must be rather depressing to see that all
Клёвые у него это
efforts were
шмотки,
in vain.
конечно.
That my victory is inevitable.
Модные такие.
Visions. You must understand the forces with which you meddle. Given your failures before you died, that doesn't surprise me. You entered the portal at the obelisk of inevitability in the Deadlands. What could be more inevitable than the future?
You're telling me you won?
Look around and see for yourself. The very fact that you stand before me proves that you didn't stop me. You didn't save the ambitions. You didn't save anyone. I destroyed you. Now this realm belongs to my lord and master Mehrunes Dagon.
This is why when I find you, I'll destroy you.
You said the same thing when we battled in Blackwood so many years ago. I found your foolish bravado amusing then. I find it even more amusing now. Trust me, it was not much of a contest. You died well, if that consoles you.
Mercenary, time to go. Through the portal, quickly.
Понятно. Конечно. Хрен тебе на нас, засранец.
Vandacia, he had us displayed like trophies.
We saw our future. We're doomed.
Snap out of it. What you saw was just one possible inevitability. Nothing is set in stone.
Понятно.
I didn't think that was how my story was going to end. I really thought we were going to win. Isn't it? You saw the Prince of Destruction. How can we hope to fight something like that, let alone his High Priest? Maybe it's better if we just let our powers consume us. At least then Vandacia won't be able to claim us. Now you sound like Kalia and Sombrin. You're right, though. We have power beyond anything Vandacia possesses. That's why he wants us. Once Zaina teaches us to control it, we'll be unstoppable. All right. We're with you. Let's go get this done.
Of course.
Vandacia is going to win. We saw ourselves. He was drawing power from us, like sipping wine from a chalice.
There was only vision.
But you saw how Vandacia looked. Strong, powerful, and Mehrunes Dagon looking down on us. How do we stand against that? I don't... Can it
Да я
really
один
be
всех
that
их
simple?
размолочу.
Was that the point of these visions? To show us how we were created, and to reveal a dark and possible future? All right, I understand. Just because the night is long, doesn't mean the sun won't rise tomorrow.
Да-да-да. Ну и Sombra.
The obelisk of inevitability reveals just one possible future. True, it's the most likely outcome, but it isn't the only one. Now that we know where things are heading, we can work to change the course. We're dealing with forces beyond our understanding. It was always going to be a difficult journey, but the obelisk of inevitability only shows what will happen if events continue on their current course. That future hasn't happened yet. The perils of visiting oracles. Are we better off knowing what is to come, or continuing on in blissful ignorance? I believe our choices matter. I choose to resist Mehrunes Dagon, and no vision will sway me from that path. I hope you feel the same.
Да-да. Смотрите, какая фигня там стоит. Эш Тайтан. Да и в жопу. Чё я до них докопался, не знаю даже. Ash Titan, Ash Titan.
Mortal who bore witness for the twin ambitions, let us speak. We can finally greet each other in person, mortal. Before we begin the process that will permit the twins to control their powers, I must ask you a single question. Why does one who abhors Mehrunes Dagon care what happens to his ambitions? A noble sentiment, but they are more than just people. They are powerful weapons. Dagon's priest imbued them with a portion of the Lord of Destruction's own energy when they were born. It has grown and intensified in the intervening years.
Хорошо.
Imagine that each ambition is like a mortal bank. Instead of gold, the priest deposited a portion of Dagon's energy inside them. That energy grew with them, compounding and doubling year after year like interest on your savings. It also transformed.
Понятно. Transform in what way?
In every way. What was once just of Oblivion became mixed with Nirn. Now that energy is a part of both realms. And that is why Mehrunes Dagon wants it back. It will give him the connection to Nirn that he so greatly desires. A path to your world.
Ну хорошо.
Their power is like a volcano, building until released as an explosion or a lava flow. One is catastrophic, the other merely destructive. I will delay the eruptions while teaching them to dissipate and maintain control. You may observe, of course.
Okay, I'll be watching you
We
closely.
must begin the ritual at once. This way.
Офигеть. Ну давайте ритуал посмотрим.
Stay close, friend. I'll feel better knowing you're nearby.
Да, конечно.
What's happening? What's going on?
Zaina, what are you doing?
Helping you fulfill your purpose. Your ambitions. You belong to Mehrunes Dagon.
О, охренеть.
What happened? No! Zaina! Damn it! You betrayed us!
Попали.
Damn her! Zaina betrayed us and cast us into the spider nest!
What's the spider nest?
It's a dungeon beneath her sanctuary. She sends her enemies here to die. We aren't her enemies. She saved my life many times. If she'd wanted to hurt me, she could have done so long ago. Why turn against me now? I don't want to believe that. But I heard what she said too. And she completely drained my energy. I can't call upon my power until it recharges. We need to find a way out of here. We need to get to Kalia and Destron before Zaina turns them over.
Понятно.
First things first. I need to restore my power. Let me think. Zaina told me about an old foe she destroyed. Tossed them into this place and kept their skull as a trophy. It may hold enough energy to recharge my power immediately.
Oh, you rest. Just tell me where you find the skull.
The skull is in the treasure chamber. You can get there through the east door, retrieve it, and meet me at the door in the north. When you find me, I'll be in a meditative state. Present the skull, and I'll do the rest.
Понятно.
Menthix, an ancient rival. Challenging him was one of the last tasks Zaina assigned to me as she trained me to control my power. Together, we vanquished Menthix and left his bones in the spider nest. Zaina did something to Menthix to chain his essence here forever. She kept him from coming back by trapping his power here, below her temple. That's also why the skull contains energy. Energy I can use to recharge my own power.
Хорошо, пока. Так, давайте сюда. Куда далеко надо идти? Готово. Spider Cager. Все. Готово все. Уходим сюда. Ой, далеко, далеко. Ладно, я не буду с ним понаться. Он там какое-то барахло. Теперь куда? Блин. Бэкпэк, тут ничего интересного. Sanctuary. Бежим, 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 бежим.
I can feel the residual energy. Hold the skull toward me, please. While my power finishes recharging, take a look at what I found. I left it over there.
Идеально.
All right, I'm ready. Follow me.
Заходим.
We have to stop Zyna. Attack! She's doing something to the twins.
You're too late. Lord Dagon will reward me for securing
I'll help
the
Callie and
twins.
Destron. You deal with Zyna.
The ambitions belong to Lord Dagon. Their power is for him alone.
Хрен тебе. Что за хрень тут такая стоит?
My master will reward me for destroying you.
Что это за хрень? Конечно.
Only you truly understood the nature of the ambitions. I will not fail my lord and prince.
Готово.
Zyna. She was going to sacrifice us to Mehrunes Dagon.
Sombrin, how could you bring us to this monster?
She wasn't like this. I didn't know.
Destron, help me open a portal. Like Sombrin showed us on the hilltop.
Так, ну. Все, portal to Gideon.
This wasn't how it was supposed to turn out.
Короче, говнище полное вообще произошло. Вот так вот. Доигрались. С доедрами. Клоуны. Надо было просто меня-то запустить, я бы замочил в микронодогон, и все было нормально.
Zaina, she never gave me any indication that she was going to betray us. That she was involved in our creation and wanted to sacrifice us to Mehrunes Dagon. At least the twins don't appear to be in imminent danger of exploding.
Mm-hmm.
Let me take another look at Zaina's contracts. Yes, it's here. Zaina used a holy book to show Von Dacia how to create the 4 ambitions. Could it have been the Mysterium Xarxis? She was always loyal to Dagon. She never wanted to help us at all.
Вот такие дела.
Hopefully, they're either still locked in a vault or wandering free like I was. I hate to think that Von Dacia captured them while we were busy elsewhere. I'm not sure what we should do next, my friend. It's beginning to seem hopeless.
We'll find it to defeat
you're right.
Von Dacia.
But I can't see a way ahead from here. If all else fails, we'll destroy ourselves before we let Dagon win. We're the keys to unlock the barriers between here and the Deadlands. We can't allow ourselves to fall into his hands.
Хорошо. Take the twins back to the temple while I go back to Keshu. We'll come up with something.
Callie and Destron. They have no reason to trust me. Not anymore. But I'll still protect them. And somehow, I'll find a way to earn their trust again.
Uh-huh.
Whatever Zaina did to prepare them to be sacrificed, it seems to have dampened their power. How long that will last, I have no idea. But until their power builds to uncontrollable levels again, they should be able to use it to help us.
Хорошо. What happens after that?
I'll try to train the twins as Zaina trained me. If all else fails, I can take them back to the Deadlands. The realm seems to naturally siphon off our energy and keep it at manageable levels. Not my first choice, but it will serve as a last resort.
Понятно, пока. Keshu in the Blackfin.
I'm sorry.
Ну там, да.
I had no idea Zaina meant to betray us.
She wanted to kill us, Sombra. An apology isn't going to cut it.
Destron, Zaina betrayed Sombrin too.
Because he was stupid enough to trust her.
I will make this right. I promise.
Так, я думаю, что я сейчас к ящерицу не пойду, я сделаю это завтра, потому что мне уже пора отваливаться, вот, так что на сегодня все, всем спасибо, всем пока, до завтра, хорошего вам настроения, дропа и погоды на улице, потому что это важно вообще, вот, ну а пока всем